We were playing a team that we respected. It was a really physical first half. I thought we made some very good adjustments at halftime, and the guys had resolve and came out and really just exploded in the third quarter. It was great to see Emeka break the record for catches. Thayer, 100-yard game. Took care of the football in the rain and the wind, didn't turn the football over on the road, blocked the punt for a touchdown. The things you have to do on the road, win the turnover margin, and didn't give up explosive plays on defense. Really the only things that hurt us were defensive penalties, and we were able to overcome those, obviously. So we're really proud of our team, and just keep working and look forward to getting home.
But you guys made some adjustments. What adjustments specifically you guys? They had 100 yards rushing to half.
Yeah.
97
They were doing a lot of motioning out of condensed sets, bunches and snugs, we call them, and that wasn't something they'd done a lot going into our game. And so we just had to clean up where we needed to align after the motions and how we were fitting those runs. So, they did some things we weren't ready for. The kids didn't really understand it at first, and once we were able to draw it up and kind of settle them down, the guys did a much better job after that.
The third quarter, you get the special teams play, you get defense, you get the big offensive touchdown. What's it like just to kind of see it all come together for a quarter?
It's a great feeling. Complimentary football, the offense doing their part, defense doing their part, special teams doing their part. We challenged our special teams. They had made some comments, not about us, but about how good they were on special teams last week, and we took that as a challenge. And I told our players, if we don't outplay their special teams, we won't win. And the guys did. They played really well across the board. Chris Dunn did a tremendous job tonight. The protection for everybody, the coverage, the punts by Trent Gill. So the special teams were a major impact in the game. And, it's just fun to see guys, blood in the water and not let them back in the game. That to me is what championship football teams do, is they don't let people back in when you have them on the ropes like that. So guys took advantage of, our momentum and never gave them any back.
Was this that third quarter, the fourth quarter, the second half, was that kind of a statement to maybe the rest of the league?
I hope so. Look, I can't control the lack of respect that we seem to get publicly. We know about it. Our team recognizes that people don't think we're good, and we're just going to take care of what we can. We're going to focus on us. We're going to take the next week and try to get better again, and just keep trying to get better, keep trying to win games, and we're going to end up where we're supposed to be at the end of the year, and people will think what they want to think.
At halftime, did you feel like, okay, we took their best punch?
Yeah.
And we really shoot ourselves in the foot for it. They were doing that.
Well, I was hoping we could get the adjustments made we needed to. I knew we were coming right back out on defense. It was great to get the Mayday field goal right before the half, because we told Devin we can't take a sack. We didn't expect to have to do that. So the guys were ready, and that was awesome to get those 3 points right before the half with them getting the ball to start the third. But yeah, I knew we took I told them, you're going to get punched in the mouth in this game. That's who BC is. But that doesn't mean they won the game. That means they hit you, and you're just going to have to hit them more. And we did. We hit them a lot more in the third quarter. Yeah, I didn't get to see it, so I look forward to watching that. One of the things I did with the team on Friday is I showed them contact catches that we need to make, that we've made before in other games. Devin's made several this year. I showed them plays from the Clemson game against BC where they didn't make contact catches and could have made that a lot bigger win for them, because they play tight man-to-man coverage. You have to be able to make contact catches against BC. And so Devin took that to heart and made a great play for us.
So something happens like that early on. You've been around this game long enough. You feel like, this is the night where the ball is bouncing our way.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at that. There were some things called officially that I'm not allowed to say bad things about, but I wouldn't say those things went our way at times. But we were able to overcome some of that stuff. And, there was a play overturned in the game that hurt us. Our guys just made plays, and the bottom line is we executed really well in the second half. And that was enough to separate the two teams, and they're not built, to catch up. in a game like that with that kind of weather.
How satisfying was it to put together this concentration of offense?
Yeah. That's all we've been talking about all season. And really, if you go back to last year, Jonas, like we found different ways to win last year. You know, it was a blocked field goal against Liberty. It was a blocked punt against UVA for a touchdown. Blocked punt against Duke. You know, offensive scores, defensive stops. You know, so last year we did that really well. And this year we've been trying to continue that trend. And tonight I thought we were really good in that fashion.
How good is Devin playing right now? I think he's 12 touchdowns, no interceptions last 4 games.
Knock on wood, but yeah, he's playing good ball for us. You know, there's some things he can do better, but he is playing confident. He's executing the offense. He's protecting the defense. They're not turning the ball over. He's giving our receivers chances to make plays. So proud of Devin. You know, he does a lot of things for us that help us win games.
Devin Walker give you a lot of attention for the interception, but I thought the play for how he tracks down the tight end and the play and knocks Flowers' hands and then just go. How big was that play for Walker? The effort.
You know, Devin's practiced really well the last 3 weeks. He's earned more playing time, and they rewarded him with that, and he capitalized on it. And it doesn't surprise me. He's a coach's son. He takes practice very seriously, as does Betty. Goes in and makes a safety at the end of the game. Like, you know, the guy doesn't know if he's going to play, but he practices like he's going to start, you know, and that's awesome to see.
I know he's obviously not playing the rest of the season, but before the game, you see Cyrus running around.
Yeah.
And he's just like, from the moment he's hyped.
He is.
What does he just bring to the team, you know, that obviously he can't do on the field? Just,
Yeah, you know, he is definitely a leader. He loves the game. He loves his teammates. He loves the journey we're on together. He knows that he can only control what he can right now, and the best thing he can do is help his brothers, and he's doing that. And he's doing it with a lot of flair, man. I mean, the sideline we have, I told the team this, like when we line up in the opening kickoff, their sideline should be jealous of the energy that we have on ours. And we had great energy to start the game. It made me feel good, you know, because I think that's important for these guys. You know, you're in a sold out stadium, their fans were screaming at us, MFing us, everything. That's great coming out of the tunnel, and they're calling you this, that, and the other. And then we got more energy, showed our cohesion and brotherhood, and Cyrus leads that group over there.
You touched on it briefly, that's a working record about his career and, you know,
Yeah.
the great receivers coach against the top guy.
Yeah, we've been playing football at NC State a long time, 138, 139 years or something like that. And he's the all-time catch reception leader in school history. That's a big deal. And as you mentioned, there's so many good receivers that have played here. And so I'm proud of them. You know, it's not about how you start your career, it's how you finish it. And he's finishing it with style, and he's being a great leader and teammate.
You look down and say, hey, we gotta get him one more chance.
We did. We did. We had to get him one, even though it was a negative gain. It doesn't matter. It still counts, right?
Can y'all go back there and get him, and I will get you on this? Is
Yeah.
that good with y'all?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Stay here, I will get you on the huddle real quick. Thanks, Brian.